WNBA season starts tomorrow. First game is at 7:30, and it's going to be the Atlanta Dream versus the Washington Mystics, and the Minnesota Lynx and the Dallas Wings are playing at the same time. So what this channel is going to be about is going to be WNBA and NFL news, and also I'm going to incorporate betting. I'm going to have my bets. I'm going to list them out. I'm going to tell you, explain to you why I am choosing the way I'm choosing and how my process is and what I'm looking at as well. So starting off with the Atlanta Dream versus the Washington Mystics. Now they have the spread at 6.5. I am taking the Atlanta Dream to cover the -6.5. And what does the -6.5 means in betting terms? It means that the Atlanta Dream will have to beat the Washington Mystics by 6.5 points or more. And on the other side, there is a +6.5 for the Washington Mystics to cover, which the +6.5 means that the Washington Mystics will either they outright have to win the game or have to lose by less than 6.5 points. So Atlanta Dream, I'm taking it for the -6.5 because Washington Mystics, they are a very, very young team. Very, very young team. Mostly rookies going to be playing. And as I've seen, as of right now, Aaliyah Edwards, sophomore, is out. Bench players and rookies trying to get it together. First game of the season, trying to get acclimated. I think this Atlanta Dream team will be way too much for them as they have Jordan Canada, Tahina Powell, who is a rookie, Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Brianna Jones, and Brittany Griner. And these are very very experienced players. And versus a young team, like I said, it's the first game of the season. I just think that it's going to take them a while to get to it. So I have the Atlanta Dream beating them by 6.5 points easy. Now we're going to go to Minnesota and the Dallas Wings. Now, like I said, first game of the season is really hard because a lot of people, they still trying to get used to their new teams, get used to everything, how everything going to fit. So there's going to be a lot of filling out at first, which makes this a little bit of a challenge. But I took the Minnesota Lynx, obviously the money line over the Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings is more of a new team trying to get everything together, trying to learn, trying to run plays. They got a person on the team that I'm really not convinced of yet. Minnesota, very experienced team ran by Nafisa Collier. Got Caleb McBride on there, Courtney Williams. So, like I said, they're going to win the first game. Now, the Los Angeles Sparks versus the Golden State Valkyries. I am taking the Los Angeles Sparks to cover their spread at also a -6.5 over the Valkyries. They are going to beat the Valkyries by more than 6.5 points. Yes, the Valkyries have waived everybody on their team that they have drafted this year. And the roster that they have, I just don't feel like it's enough. I feel like they're going to lose way more games than they're going to win this season. They might be a little competitive, but starting off, Los Angeles Sparks and all the new pieces they've added, Kelsey Plum, Rakia Jackson returning, De'Erica Hamby, Ray Burrell, and also Sarah Ashley Barker, who is a rookie, but she has had a good preseason. I think, like I said, she's surrounded by vets. I don't think she's going to miss a beat. I think this team is going to gel together well quite fast. So for the Chicago Sky at the Indiana Fever, obviously I took the Indiana Fever money line. This team is going to win way more games than they lose. I got them winning 35 games, possibly even 40, but 35 games this year. And the Chicago Sky just don't have enough to compete with this Indiana Fever team. And honestly, I think if they can stay healthy, I don't think nobody has enough. They have starters on their bench. They have starters on their bench. So nobody really has to do too much. They just have to play good chemistry, ball well, and find openings. I mean, this team ball movement in the preseason was phenomenal. I mean, they took it back to 1956 when it was all pass and no dribbles. This team is who I think they are. Whoever beats them, obviously they are going to lose a couple games, but when they do, it's going to be a little bit of a shocker. It's probably going to happen mostly on the road if they having road games, but this is a team. You can bet these individually and also parlay them together. So the 4-leg parlay that I just explained to y'all, put it out there. It is a +500. And anybody that's new to betting, for every $100, you will win $500. And You bet $10, you'll win $50. And you put $1,000, you'll win $5,000. I've been betting for about 4 years, but I've been doing it on TikTok for just a little over a year. Took a break, came back. Just had to get my mind clear. But I am ready for this WNBA season. Now, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for staying with me. Please like, subscribe, and I will be posting more WNBA and NFL news and anything betting tips, and also letting you know my spreads for the game that are upcoming. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I see y'all next time.